it's your boy. We are live with hopefully some viewer questions. I don't really know. It was kind of a spur in the moment. I think I hit 1K just about a couple hours ago, maybe last night. I don't fully remember. So, yeah, thank you for 1,000 subscribers. I don't really have anything planned. I don't have anything to open, unfortunately. But, yeah, I figure I'd just come on here live, answer some questions if anyone had any. Maybe I need to get some, like, lo-fi music going in the background because, I'm going to get bored quick. I need something stimulating. But, yeah, welcome to those who are going to join. I'm going to try to get some music playing. I don't know what to use. I guess I can... Oh, I know. I can connect my speaker to my computer. Genius! All right. But, yeah, feel free to ask any questions. And, yeah, that's really it. I don't really have anything else planned. I just figured I'd go live because excitement. All right, where's the... Trying to get some music going here. Oh, okay, I can connect it to... I didn't even know you could connect some of these things to the computer. All right, there we go. There we go. Good old JBL. All right. So yeah, when anyone joins, just feel free to drop me a question or two. And, yeah, otherwise I'm just gonna chill. I'll do the Naruto, Naruto lo-fi, yeah, that'll work. Let's see, I have a specific video in mind. I'll do the JoJo's lo-fi, I don't care. Okay, this'll work. This'll work nice. What up, Goku? This is just a 1,000 subscriber special Q&A. If you have any questions for me, like who I am, because I've never seen you before, just throw them my way. I'm gonna get some lo-fi once, you know, these ads pass, because I don't have a freaking ad blocker because I'm stupid. But, yeah, anyways. This is JoJo's lo-fi, for anyone that's wondering. Yeah, if you got any questions, shoot them my way. You know what? You'll subscribe? Thank you. Hi, it's Dazai. Am I saying your name right? I hope so. Anyways, welcome to the stream, guys. I really don't have anything planned, so I'm just going to talk about stuff. Anyone want to ask me anything about toys? I have a lot of toys. They're not all in this frame, but, you know, get the picture. If you want to see anything from my collection, just shoot it my way. Ask about content. What's up, Blue Dude? This is just chill. Also, let me know if the music's picking up, because I have it right here, but I don't know if it's... Okay, I think that's a good volume. So, yeah, just shoot any... What's my favorite toy? I'll grab them. It's an easy question. I just made a short... I made 2 shorts ranking my top 10 figures. I'll show you my number 1. Number 1 is this guy. Tonson Art Toys Trunks. You know it. But yeah. Freaking love this dude. He was very expensive. He's one of the more expensive figures I've ever bought. He's not the most expensive, but he is very expensive. Can Yuji throw it back? Well, this is Sukuna, dude, but if you want, we can make it happen. But yeah, I really love Tonson Trunks. He's freaking goated. Let's see. We can pose him up. I know we can. Move Trunks. We gotta get this gyat popping out. There. I think that's the best we're gonna get. Oh my god! Trunks just fainted. That was too much. Yeah. There you go. That's Sukuna, but you got it, dude. This is why the figure's worth $200. But yeah, dude. There's your thumbnail shot. Oh my god. Gojo's to see this? Dude, alright, let me grab Gojo real quick. I got Gojo too. Alright, we got Gojo as well. Okay, I don't want to make this too inappropriate for YouTube, so I might have to, like, switch out his hands or something. But, yeah, there's Gojo. And Sukuna's twerking on him. This was not the type of stream I thought we'd be doing. Guys, I've only been live like 5 minutes. Oh my god. Could someone else throw it back? We can try. We can do a competition. She's so proud. You should be proud, Blossom. This is good. Yeah, I mean, we could try Gojo. They have almost the same amount of articulation, so it should work. We get our little audience right here. We're gonna have chat rate whose is better, I suppose. You can't really see Gojo's as much, but I think we can make it work. Alright, chat. Once I'm done here, who do you think's got it better? Gojo's kind of looking like he's got a back issue. Like someone broke his back, pause. But, like, is that good? Hey, yo, chill. Sukuna looks very proud of what he's doing. Dude, Sukuna refuses to be outclassed in any situation. Yeah, Gojo can't really do it as much. My money's on Sukuna here. Hello, people who are just joining. We're doing a twerk-off between action figures because I can never have a normal live stream. And he just killed him. But yeah, I think Sukuna wins here. I'm not gonna lie. Like, moderately. Okay, yeah, Gojo's getting jealous. He's getting a little wild up here. But yeah, for those just joining, I have a video dropping tomorrow. It's a review on the Jiraiya. It'll drop at 5 p.m. Just finished editing it. So, yeah. Alright, there's you guys twerking. Does anyone else want to twerk? Or see someone twerk? What's your favorite snack? I don't know. I don't really snack that much. I really like granola bars. Like the peanut butter one specifically. I was gone for 2 seconds? Dude, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah. My favorite... Oh, my voice. Yeah, probably granola bar or, I don't know, goldfish. Put Megumi there? Alright, dude. We get in the whole JJK team. Alright, there's Megumi. Oh, and he's killing him. Alright. Let's set the scene. Let's set the scene. We're gonna move these. Alright. Alright, Megumi, so I have their accessories, but I'm going to switch out Megumi's face real quick. No, it's not it. This is it. Alright, so for those that don't know, SHF Megumi does not come with that much, but he has a little bit. And Sukuna fails to be outclassed in any situation. Megumi traumatized. Dude, just wait. We're getting it set up. You don't like Oreos? Season 3 spoilers. Hey, yo, chow! I'm so excited for Season 3. I'm so glad you guys are talking about JJK, because, God, I miss talking about these figures. I think I'm going to make another video talking about future releases. Alright. Do you guys think Megumi looks traumatized here? Because I think it's more like he's cheering them on. Alright, guys. Megumi's placed his bet. Who do you think he's cheering on here? I think he's thinking Gojo might clutch up from this. But yeah. My Shayla fell. Anything but fighting curses. What are these poses? Don't worry, Ego. It's, or Egoist. It's all good, dude. It's all good. Throwing money? I wish I had money. Like, action figure money? I'm not poor, but... Here, let me see if I can get something to work. I have a jar of quarters. And, I can get Megumi to hold one of them. If it's not too heavy. Gojo be expanding his domain. Yeah, let's get Megumi a giant quarter. Because I'd want to get action figure cash, because that would be freaking hilarious, but... No! comically large quarter for you, sir. Alright, balanced. Yes! Alright, who's clutching this? Who do we think? I think it's Sukuna. Sukuna just can't lose to Gojo under any circumstances. I want my mother. I'm scared. I'm sorry. Dude, you're the one who asked for this! Yeah. Well, anyways. I wish I had money to throw at them. I'm trying to get more accessories for my action figure poses. I think I gotta get, like, 1/12 scale money, because that would go hard. Imagine this, like, on YouTube Shorts, dude. That's how you go viral. You should be proud, Blossom. You caused a freaking storm. And I've only been live for, like, 10 minutes. The JoJo's action figure stream didn't get this weird till at least 20 in. Put Yuji there crying. Well, the problem is... Let me show you. Since I have Sukuna and Yuji's clothes, here's Yuji in, like, Sukuna's tatted form. But we can do something with this. Just let me cook for a second. Yuji crying. Dude, I can't. There. That's, like, the saddest I'm gonna be able to get Yuji. He's, like, freaking bawling his eyes out in the background. Nobody else cares, though. There we go. To put Toto clapping. I don't have Toto! I wish I had Toto, dude. But when he came out, he was like $80. And I was like, hell no. I'll wait for that figure to drop down in price. That never happened. It never got cheaper. But, yeah. Anyways. Yuji is Sukuna, right? You don't know a lot about JJK. They share the same body. Sukuna's like the evil sorcerer that lives inside Yuji. But, I mean, yeah, you can see them as one and the same. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, there it is, dude. I gotta get Toji. I pre-ordered Toji. Look, I pre-ordered him on an import site. But, because of tariffs, I don't know when he'll arrive. So maybe it will cost me $100. But either way, I don't care. I love Toji. He's one of my favorites. You gotta get Sukuna. Whoa! Sukuna's inside a 15-year-old. I mean, that's the story, dude. That's JJK. That's why it's peak shonen, and it's great. I love it. I'm sorry to everybody who's joining the stream. This tends to happen from time to time. But, yeah. Here, I'll show you guys my last JJK figure. Also, can you hear the music well? If it's too quiet, I can turn it up. Alright, there she is. She can't really fit. It's kind of a goon fest going on here. I don't know if I want to put her in here, but the last one I have here is Nobara. And yeah, this was the cheapest JJK figure. I paid like $30 for her, secondhand. And I'm not going to say when, but for people who read the manga, you know. I bought her immediately, like, on site. You can hear the music? Okay, good. Yeah, just as long as it's not too loud or whatever. But yeah, no, Nobara, I like that figure. And it was cheap, so of course I'm gonna like it. Reef, if you can get Toji, you can make him open Fiji's curtain. If you know, you know. Do I know? I don't want to know. I'm not gonna Google that. What are these poses? They're great. Thank you, Giselle. I don't know if you're saying your name right, but these are great poses. This is what chat wanted. Chat wanted, I guess, a freaking twerk off. Throw the cam? No. Are they SHFs? Yes, they are, Jacob. You meant Gojo. Oh, open Gojo's curtain. His curtain? Okay. Everyone say throw the cam. Yeah, stop! But yeah, so these are all the JJK figures I've gotten. Guess who I paid the most for, and guess what I paid paid for. Bleh. I can't talk. Guess who was the most expensive out of these 5? That I paid for. I'm not talking like right now. I'm talking like when I bought them. Guess who I paid the most for? It wasn't Gojo. Gojo over here, even though he can't throw it back very well, y'all are gonna crap your pants when I tell you this, but I only paid $55 for this figure. I bought him, I believe 2 years ago now. Might have been a little over 2 years. It was mid to late 2023. I only paid $55 for him. And this was around the time the Figma had just dropped, I believe. So the Figma was $100. And I kind of regret not getting the Figma. But I look at this figure and I'm like, dude, it was only $50. And people are out there paying $100, $200 for him. So I'd say I got pretty lucky, even though I think the Figma's objectively better. But yeah. So Gojo, I only paid $55 for. Megumi... right here, this little twerp. I got from right before you... I'll give you $10 if I throw Gojo? If I throw Gojo, you'll give me $10? Dude, no. The figure's worth like at least $100. Come on. Yeah, buy me a whole new figure. No, I'm playing. I'll throw my crappy Fortnite action figures, but... I'm not... Dude, imports. Chillax, dude. But yeah, okay. So, like, if we want to talk in, like, terms of actual price... Oh my god, the freaks will not stand, dude. It's Gojo. Gojo's not, like, very... The mass of his yacht... Alright, there, now they're leaning on each other. I was about to say the mass of his ass. The sheer amount of his yacht is infinity, and he keeps falling over. But yeah, Nobara, 55. Do you know how many cigarettes you could buy with that? You're right, Ahmad. Dude, I should sell it right now and just get a bunch of freaking... cigs. That would be the more worth. Actually, I think cigarettes are more expensive than they've ever been right now. It's my B-Day today, and I got my first SHF and it's Goku MUI. Congratulations, Jacob. I have that figure too, and he's pretty cool. I like him. He's one of my, I would say he's on the higher end of the Dragon Ball figures I have. I think I have almost 20 Dragon Ball figures. Why are they so close? Because they're dude, if I move them any apart, Gojo's gonna knock him over. It's not gay if you don't, like, make eye contact, dude. Chill. Can I see? Give me a sec. So, with my Goku figures, I typically swap the heads. So, this is the MUI body, but with the Super Saiyan head sculpt. And I do this because I'm weird and obscure and I can't handle consistency, but the body's not bad. It's good. It's not great. I mean, the butterflies don't really function, but like, it's Goku, dude. It's fine. It looks really good. The knees are cool too. I know they're making 3.0s of Goku. I just don't care. I don't care at all. I gotta agree with the gay part. Alright, well, you know, it's okay to be gay. Jesus. Wipe Gojo's willy out? Or you mean whip? No, dude, that's crazy. Do I have Legendary Super Saiyan? No, I don't. No, I don't have any 3.0 Gokus. All the Gokus I have are the 2.0 body. What's up, Action Man? Ziltaz thinks I'm gay. Well, if this doesn't tell you, bro. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, back to toy prices. How do you pay for this stuff? A job? Mostly? Okay, I'll give you an actual explanation. So I've been collecting toys for over 2 years now. There's a short on my channel where I did a 2-year collection update. My collection hasn't changed much since then, but I bought... You get out of here. I bought these 4 within the first year of me collecting, and they were pretty well priced. So I'll just continue talking about prices. So, do I have Vegeta? I do. I have 2 Vegetas, but I only have one on my shelf. The other one's on my work desk. So this Nobara figure, I bought, when something happened in the JJK manga, I'm not going to say, I bought her for $30 off Mercari, used, but, like, you can't really even tell this figure is used. And I think she's in stock on Big Bad Toy Store, but she's like $60. And I was like, screw that. I don't think this is a $60 figure. A lot of people, okay, not to get like weird, but a lot of people don't like this figure because of the cape, or not the cape, sorry, the skirt. It kind of breaks up right here. And it doesn't really hinder articulation. It just doesn't look great. And so some people will pop this body off and put a cloth one on. I didn't care to do that because it's Nobara, and for 30-something bucks, I think it's good, and I really do not care to swap that out. Yeah, dude, so many cigarettes. Am I gay? No, I'm not. It's just a joke, bro. If I actually was, you think I'd be doing this? But yeah, am I a potato? I am not. I'm sorry to disappoint. But, did the lo-fi run out? Okay, no, we're good. But yeah, I should probably get JJK lo-fi since we're talking about JJK. Yeah, so she was $30-something. Megumi holding the quarter to the men, throwing it back in the background here. I actually got him from Big Bad Toy Store while he was in stock for $40. And I think $40 is a good price for him. I think his retail was $60. Do not pay $60 for this guy. He does not come with the accessories to warrant it. So, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, dude. It's stupid. Alright, there's going to be a couple ads. I'm going to mute the song. Am I stalling? No, I'm not. I do not have a Heian era Sukuna. That, I would have to get, like, a custom action figure to do that. Buy healing Sukuna? Oh, you mean Heian era? Maybe. I don't know. I don't really buy custom action figures that much. Just, third parties. Why don't you have the suit and tie angles guy? Who's that? I don't even know. Why are they clapping? Dude, because they're dummy thick. What do you want me to say? Alright. We got JJK Lo-Fi. Yeah, so she was 30. He was 40-ish. Big Bad Toy Store and Mercari shipping. The next cheapest would be Yuji. I paid $50 for Yuji. Even though I'm pointing to him, it's Sukuna. It's the Yuji body. I paid $50 for the Yuji. $55 for the Gojo, and this is the Sukuna body, so I'm going to call him Sukuna. Sukuna was actually the most expensive, and I paid his retail price, which is $70. But I was smart with my money. The biggest thing I recommend to new collectors is look for a deal and just try to be smart with your money. Like, buy what you want, but also buy where you could do a lot of savings, especially when you're starting. Because I bought Sukuna for $70, but I bought him from a website where it was buy one, get one 50% off, and I'll show you the other figure I got. This is like years ago. This is like old Reeferino lore, but anyways. This was the other figure I got. And so, oh shit. This guy, retail price was $60, and I think he's actually very worth it. If you're into Naruto at all, I highly suggest getting this figure if you don't already. But, yeah, I love this Sasuke figure, and he was $60, Sukuna was $70. They discount the cheaper figure, so I only paid $30 for this guy, and got Sukuna for $70, which was his retail price. So, I would say that's pretty worth it. That's two pretty expensive SHFs for only $100. I was pretty happy with that purchase, so yeah, try to, my recommendation to young and starting collectors, save as much money as you can, buy the things you want, try not to overindulge, but like, look for deals, dude. You never know. Whether it's on Mercari, whether it's on some underground website that sells SHFs or like whatever figures you want to buy, like just look, dude. Like, be patient. Patience is really good for toy collecting. Can you see my DBZ collection? I have a short on my channel, Jacob, that goes over it. If you want me to pull out any of my figures, just ask. I don't really want to bring the phone to my shelf, so I'm not going to do that. But, yeah. Anyways. Any other questions? Is it supposed to be buy one and get one free? No, it was buy one, get one 50% off. So I got Sasuke for 50% off. He was $30. And then Sukuna, he was $70. So yeah, it was $100 for both. I think it was pretty worth. But this was years ago. You would never find this now. Well, not for Sukuna. For Sasuke, I think Sasuke is relatively available. He's an old figure, though, so I'm not sure, but I really like him. Ignore the twerking if you're just joined. That was a whole story. What's my favorite anime / manga? I'll tell you my anime. My favorite one is Naruto. Naruto's like half the reason I got into collecting. And the other half is Dragon Ball Z, which is my second favorite anime. And then my third favorite anime is One Piece. Or no, sorry, not One Piece. It's My Hero. It's a toss-up between My Hero and One Piece. I like both a lot. But yeah, that's my top 3. Do I have any more Gokus? I have a lot of Gokus. I have like 5 Gokus. I have all of his like normal forms. I have normal Super Saiyan, Blue, MUI, and then normal again. It's the superhero movie version. So I have 2 base Gokus. And I'm trying not to buy more Gokus because there's so many freaking Goku figures out there. And they keep making more. And I'm like, dude, chill. Vegeta and Frieza, please. I want to see them. Okay, I'll grab them in a second. I left for like 10 minutes and they're still throwing it back. Dude, because there's no reason to break them out of it. You give anime body pillow energy. Yes, dude, yes. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, I don't own an anime body pillow, though. If I were to buy one, it would probably be of Goku. I'm not going to lie. Like, shirtless Goku on a body pillow, I would love that. Do I have Naruto? Dude, duh. I have like a million Narutos. If you're a Naruto fan, you should check out my review on this guy. It drops tomorrow at 5. So subscribe and look for notifications in 24 hours because that's when the video drops. But yeah, I have Naruto. I'm going to grab a couple Dragon Ball figures because that's what's being requested. I could never get into Dragon Ball because it was too ridiculous. The original Dragon Ball, well, yeah, that was kind of the point. The original Dragon Ball is not shown in anime. The original Dragon Ball is a comedy. So the whole point is to make you laugh. Dragon Ball Z is when it actually becomes about, like, action. I mean, the OG Dragon Ball is obviously about action. But, like, they don't... It's like One Piece action. Like, it's supposed to be silly. You're not supposed to take it seriously until Z. So, if you really didn't like OG Dragon Ball, I would suggest maybe just watching Z. Because they recap everything you need to know pretty well. Or start at the last arc of Dragon Ball. Because that's kind of a fighter arc, and it's pretty nice. I still feel content and proud of making them throw it back with everything they had. Dude, you should be. This is an achievement. You might be the first person in your bloodline to see these two throwing it back like this. Hell, you probably are the first person in your bloodline to see something like that. If you're not, I have a lot of questions for you. Goku body pillow. He's not beating the gay allegations. Dude, bro, I can't. I don't know what to say. Do I have anything Don? No. I haven't even watched that anime because... I'm not gonna lie, guys. I can be pretty freaky, but I have a limit. I feel like Don's my limit. There's some weird crap in that. Do I have Monkey D. Luffy? Sure. Yeah. Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, I do. Let me grab a couple more. Alright, so... Oh, crap. I just knocked over Super Boo. It's fine. Alright, so... someone asked me to grab these, so I'm grabbing them. Here's my Frieza. I don't have any more Friezas, even though he's my favorite Dragon Ball villain. He's my favorite Dragon Ball character, besides maybe, like, Trunks. But, I wish I had more Frieza, kind of. I don't know. I know the really buff Frieza looks like a good figure. I also kind of want the first form one. I don't really care about the others. And then here's my Vegeta. I have a second Vegeta, but he's on my work shelf. So, yeah, this is the superhero body with the Super Saiyan head sculpt. Like I said, I like to do head swaps because I'm a little weird, but it's okay. He's good. He just kind of can't stand because the feet are crappy, but yeah. Do you have Yuji? Because you could post Sukuna slapping Yuji. We'll do that next. I'll break up the twerk session. I'll do that in a second. Hey, Reef, if you had to sum up the price of every figure you have in your room, how much did you effing spend? A lot, dude. A lot. It was over the course of years, but like... Yeah, definitely a couple thousand. Like, at least. But, like, this is over the course of years. And that's not, like, a flex to anybody. I don't really buy things for their price. I buy it because I think it's cool. If I had to say, it's between 2,000 and 3,000. That's, yeah. Rule 30, not the first time I've seen them like this. Rule 35, I think you mean Rule 34, but yeah. Dawn to Dawn is peak. The first episode is really weird, but after that, it's so good. I've heard that a lot. I might consider it, but I don't know, dude. It's just too much for me. Do I have anything 3D printed? No, I don't. I want to get a 3D printer so I can, like, for instance, Megumi's holding a freaking quarter right here because I don't have goddamn 1/12 scale money for him to throw onto his stripper army. But, yeah, I need to get a 3D printer because that would make my life with action figures so much easier to make, like, videos with accessories and whatnot. Can you make Nobara slap Tojo? Tojo? I think you mean Toto. I don't have Toto. These are all the JJK figures I have. It's the main squad and Sukuna. Frieza's one of my favorite ones. Yeah, I love them. What do you think of the QC for adult Gojo and Megumi? They're good. There really isn't any bad QC. The quality control's pretty damn good. Gojo just has gray skin. He kind of looks like a dead person. Like, you can kind of see with the light change, his skin's a little gray. I feel like Mei Mei is your favorite JJK character. That's terrible. Why would you even say that? I hate Mei Mei. I'm definitely getting some. My bank account could never. Can you do the domain expansion pose? You could do Sukuna opening Gojo's domain. Isn't that what's happening right now? You want me to turn them around for you? I'm getting all Vegeta better look better with Gojo and Sukuna. You have an unexpectedly freaky chat. This is not unexpected. This happens every time I go live. This happened when I open the JoJo figures. This happened when I open Jiraiya. Like, this just happens, dude. I don't know why. I just bring out the weird in people. Have I read the first chapter of Modulo? No, I haven't. I need to. I've read all the JJK manga, but I need to read the new one. You asked him about a body pillow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What a hypocrite. Domain expansion, infinite backshots. Okay. Alright. Turn him around. I have the Figma Megumi, and he high-key sucks. Yeah, he does. Also, for someone who asked about Luffy, here's my Luffy. I have the accessories and whatnot for him. But, yeah, Luffy, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we'll get into a new pose now, because I'm sure so many people have clicked on the stream, saw these two twerking, and just left, so we'll do something more normal. I'll get Yuji to slap... Alright, who should slap Sukuna? Because here's the thing. I have Yuji and Sukuna's body. Here's Yuji crying like the baby he is. And then Sukuna's twerking in Yuji's body. Make Luffy stare at them. Alright, dude. You get one. This is your last freaking... This is the last bit of leeway you guys are getting with the twerk. Alright, dude. Thumbnail shot right here, by the way. That's all you're getting from me. Like, we're done with this freaking twerking crap. Can I get, like, the other angle? Yeah. We're done, alright? I swear, we're done with this. But yeah, we'll get into a new pose now. Thank you for showing, you're welcome. Where did I buy that Luffy? East Blue Luffy I imported from Ami Ami. You can find him in most stores. He's only $35. Do I have Kid from One Piece? No, I don't. I don't have that many One Piece figures. They're mostly from the pre-time skip, and I don't really like Kid, but he's a good figure. He just has that stupid plastic cape. Sucks. But yeah, check out if you're wondering which figures I have, I know this is a Q&A, but if you're wondering which figures I have, just look at some of the reviews I have on the channel while you have the stream up or whatever. Because I've reviewed a lot of figures, and depending on when I uploaded it, there's a good chance I reviewed or made a goodish review of the figure you're asking about. You screenshotted, you're saying it as your wallpaper, that's a big honor for me to hear. Have Gojo annoy Megumi? I don't have Teen Gojo yet. I've ordered him, I haven't shipped him. Blossom needs to chill, maybe. Did I buy Silk Song? Dude, I need to replay, the first Hollow Knight, because I've never beat it. But once I do beat it, yeah, I'll buy Silk Song. Because I liked what I saw and played from Hollow Knight, the first one. Which One Piece figures do I have? I just made a video about 3 months ago going over the new One Piece figures I bought. I'd recommend watching that, but basically I have all the pre-time skip Straw Hats so far, Gear 5, Ace, and Sabo. I gotta go. See you in the next live stream. Good night. Good night, Blossom. Be sure to look out for my Jiraiya review. This was initially going to be a stream promoting my Jiraiya review, but it's turned into a freaking freak fest. So that, it drops tomorrow. Be careful, it starts like this, and then boom, you're free. Okay, dude. Okay. Do I love Doritos? They're okay. I used to be a big Doritos eater when I was like 12. I mean, no offense if you're a grown-ass adult and you still eat Doritos, but I feel like that's kind of a kid's thing. But no shame to you. I just don't like them anymore. Chainsaw Man? Chainsaw Man? Okay, I gotta show him this. This is the last figure I'm pulling out until we switch the pose. I only have this figure, but I freaking love this figure, dude. This is the this is my second favorite figure I have in my collection, is this. I highly recommend... Oh, he's leaning on him. He's getting intimate. Yeah, I highly recommend you get this figure if you like Chainsaw Man. This is my first favorite figure, and this is my second. I have a short going over my top 10. It hasn't changed. Spoiler alert, but yeah. Do I have any other anime figure? Dude, I have a lot. Dude, I have like 75 action figures, and at least 50 of them are anime. How old am I, Unk? I'm old, dude. I'm Unk status. I'm old as hell. I'm not that old. I'm not gonna say it, though, because I'm gonna be bullied if I say my age. Denji is an absolute freak. I don't care. The figure's peak, dude. The SHF Chainsaw Man is freaking goated. He's just kind of expensive. But I think, like, the articulation you're gonna get is worth. I don't care. Lucci, I know you keep asking me to show all my figures. I'm not moving the camera out of my stand to walk over to my shelf. There's a short already on the channel for that. Alright, let's get a new post. I love your videos. Thank you, dude. Ink and Live. I don't know how to say your name. But alright, we're gonna break the twerk now. I'm sorry, guys. They've been like this for half an hour. I'm kind of surprised, but yeah, let's get a new pose going. I'm open to suggestions. Oh no, Gojo's kneecap. This kind of happens with old figures. Gotta be careful, because yeah, this kneecap has popped off a couple times, but it pops right back in once you have it in correctly. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, no, like, because of this old engineering, the kneecap can pop off. Oh, just ink? Alright, cool. Gotta go, thanks for showing. No problem, dude. I just killed some of my figures. But, yeah, so... if there's any other questions, opening to answering them. Also, shoot any poses my way. I'll do them while talking. I love that Kit Kat figure. Kit Kat figure? Who are you talking? Oh, my God. Stop. How much was it? Gojo was 35. Not 35, 55 when I bought him. But he's worth a lot more now. So I would low-key just get the teen version or wait for SHF to remake or reissue and buy him then. What cool poses can you do with Chainsaw Man? I mean, Chainsaw Man, dude, you're asking, like, this guy can pretty much do anything. Like, the range on this figure is freaking insane. He's got, like, Revoltech level engineering. Like, that's how much the arms go in, which is crazy. And then you get the kicks up, and you could just have them go ape shit, dude. It's freaking awesome. Like, the only thing... okay, yeah, that's one of his problems. One of his problems is that his mouthpiece likes to fall off. It's not a very tight fit. But then the other one is he doesn't have that much ab crunch. But still, it's like... oh, his tongue's popping out. He's still a good figure. He just likes to fall apart. Alright, but yeah, he's sick. I love him. Do I have the Windbreaker figure? No. I don't know what that is. Chainsaw Man was $60 when I bought him. He might be 65 now. But I think he doesn't really come with more than this. Like, his accessories suck. If he had more accessories, he'd be my #1 favorite. He would beat Trunks. Oh, this is the JJK song from that app. This is Avant by Eve. That's cool. Didn't realize there was a lo-fi version of it. Yeah, his figure's awesome. He just doesn't come with anything. But I think he's worth $60 easily. Like, I'm kind of shitting the bed on my poses here, but I think he's just, like, you put him in freaking any pose, he'll look good. Do you have any Demon Slayer figures? I do not. I kind of go back and forth on my appreciation for Demon Slayer. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I hate it. But one thing remains consistent, all of the Demon Slayer figures, all of them, are way too overpriced. I'm not paying $70 for a character with 3 faces and a sword, dude. Like, and that's, like, oh, it's so stupid. It's just so dumb. The figures are just so overpriced, but I still might get some, probably the SHFs, because those are the cheapest. I'm a sucker for Zenitsu and Inosuke, so I will probably buy those at some point. I've considered it several times, but yeah, whatever are the cheapest options for them. I also do want to get more Chainsaw Man figures, just because this figure's so good. I know the other ones are good too, but like, I just want someone to go with this guy, because he's freaking badass. Do I have Chainsaw Man's pet Pochita? No, he comes with the Denji action figure. My favorite figure, said it earlier, also short on the channel, it's Tonson Trunks. I'm gonna watch the Infinity Castle tomorrow, but yes, I agree, Demon Slayer figures are way too overpriced. The figure art Zenitsu is really cool. Yeah, I agree. Want to see the movie? I don't know anybody who, like, all my friends that watch Demon Slayer live far away, because they're still in college, so I don't know if I'm going to see it in theaters yet. I might just go by myself, because everybody I know is glazing the hell out of the movie, so I have to go see it, even if I'm a hater. I just subbed, I unsubbed, thanks. What's the worst figure I have? Alright, I can do that, that's easy, dude! Okay, actually, there's like a couple options. Yeah, there's a couple. Alright, so this is my cheapest figure I've ever bought. The worst figures I have are the cheapest. This is an $8 AliExpress Iron Man bootleg I bought. He looks good for $8, but he's sticky, which is disgusting, and he doesn't move very well at all. Like, there's your ab articulation. So, yeah, he's probably the worst, and I hate to say it, but some of my Fortnite figures do not move very well. They look good, but yeah, I've made a review on this already, but these things, well, see, here's the thing, I consider myself somewhat of a stop motion animator, and you can't do stop motion with these guys. They're good as, like, background figures, or, like, posing props, and that's it, but they're really, I killed my figures. They're really tough pieces of plastic, and they just don't move easily. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of either of those. But I only paid $10 for both of them, pretty much. So, I got what I paid for. It's like Little Caesars and McDonald's, dude. Like, how can you hate it when it's what you paid for? Can you show all of your Chainsaw Man figures? This is it, dude. I want more Chainsaw Man figures. I only have Chainsaw Man. Which ones do you think I should buy next? I've been going back and forth between Power and Aki. Do you have Sabo? I do. He was on the last live stream. I'll grab him a second. Which figure poses the best? Probably my Revoltex. I'll grab Sabo. Who else was I going to grab? I forgot. I'll grab Sabo. I just upgraded this figure about a week ago. He's got the black cloak, and he looks pretty badass in it. He's not a good figure, though. But I love Sabo. He's in my top 3 One Piece, so, like, I had to buy it. Because unprecedented aura there. You can sub, Donovan. You don't need my permission. But yeah. I love this figure. Is this JJK Ishizu? Interesting. Yeah. So, I love Sabo. And I think my Tonson and Chainsaw Man figure poses pretty well, but I also have a couple Revoltex. I have a couple bootlegs and I have a couple real ones. All of my real Reveltechs are from My Hero. No! Alright, I'm gonna have to clean up my shelf because I've knocked so many figures over. That's cool. I wasn't able to watch the One Piece anime because of pacing, but I read the manga. That's cool. I was able to watch it. Each episode's only like 15 minutes if you skip the intro and outro, but I agree. I think One Piece has the worst pacing in any anime ever. And you could fight me on that if you want, but as a One Piece fan, it's 100% true. They only adapt like one chapter per episode, and you can't skip the filler when each episode has like half a filler flashback, so it just gets annoying. One Piece is a win. I don't regret buying the comic. I think you mean manga, but yeah. Alright, dude. I'm starting to sweat. I need the fan on. It's the freaking lights! The lights are making me freaking palpitate here. Alright, let's get the JJK figures back into frame again. No more twerk offs, even though that was giving me the most views. What if I made it like sus? Gojo, you know we didn't have to end things the way we did. We could start anew. Oh, I'd like that, Sukuna. Yeah? Yeah. Ah! Jesus. That got weird. Anyways. Yep, alright, we just lost view. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Alright, let me get like a pose or something. I haven't seen The Promised Netherland. I don't know if I want to. I made my own custom. Nice, dude. Design close to Optimus. Alright, what type of pose should we do here? We won't do any more freaky stuff. But, like, I don't know how to make it look like he slapped Gojo without it making him look like they had a night spent together. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Do I have Ace? Yeah, I have Ace. I did a short review on him with Sabo. I mean, Sabo had the flame effect. I'm gonna try to chill on grabbing figures until I can figure out a pose for these guys. Let me grab Sukuna's accessories. They're in this little thing. Oh god. I don't want to spill. Alright, let me make sure this is the correct curse effect. Pro of buying the Yuji figure, you get curse effects. Yeah, the Yuji SHF's in my top 10 action figures. For those who haven't watched the short yet. But, yeah, freaking love. Because he just comes with so much stuff. He is the best accessories out of any figure in the JJK line. And, yeah, this body is good, too. This is one of the first, like, 3.0s, I think. So, yeah. What's my opinion on filler and fan service? Filler's kind of iffy. I understand why they do it sometimes, but other times I think it's annoying as hell. And especially with One Piece, it's super annoying. Like, just don't release weekly episodes. I'd rather have better paced episodes and wait longer than have weekly episodes and have them paced terribly. Because it ruins watching it for me. Fan service, I hate fan service. As much as goon jokes as I make, I think it's kind of weird to have goon jokes in anime targeted for teenagers, but that's just me. So, or manga and manga, like shonen. Shonen with goon jokes is, I think, super weird, because the target audience is minors. Do I have One Punch Man? I don't. Should I buy him? I've been thinking about him for a minute. I love your vids. Thank you, Donovan. You agree with that? Sounds good. Do I watch One Piece? I do. I'm caught up to the anime. Not the manga. But I've seen all of the anime. I watched it all in 1 year. In less than that. I watched it all in 11 months. That's how good it was. And I could have done it shorter, but I kind of slacked on watching it for the first 3 months of the year because I didn't think it was that good, and then it got really good, and I was like, damn, I should have sped run this sooner. But yeah. One of my favorite Dragon Ball Z characters, Gohan. Me too, dude. I like Gohan. Specifically when he's a kid. I don't really like Gohan past Majin Buu, but he's still a GOAT. He's still good. I don't care. I don't care what people say. That's what made the original Dragon Ball weird for me. Goku can swim and keep his clothes on, in my opinion. Okay, no, that's different. Goku being a 5-year-old swimming without his clothes on, I would not say is fan service. Fan service is like what they do in every One Piece episode now. So yeah, that's my take. But you can disagree with that. You can think that's weird. I don't care. That I understand, but I don't think that is what the problem is. It's not fan service. It's still weird. Fair enough. I mean, yeah. Lol, I watch it every day, even though I've already seen the episode. Still great. Yeah, I like One Piece, dude. I love One Piece. I have a little bit of One Piece figures. Not too many, but I got a good bit. I have a couple Luffys. I have 3 Luffys now that I think about it. I could have more. I just didn't buy that Egghead Luffy because, holy crap, that figure had a rough release. And, yeah, I didn't buy the Egghead Luffy. And then they're making Egghead Gear 5, which I'm not going to buy either because I already have a Gear 5. Like, that's stupid. Fan service can vary a lot from Nami and High School DxD. Well, I don't watch I don't watch High School DxD. I don't watch Goon animes. The closest thing I've watched is Konosuba. I tried watching a season of it. It was literally the worst thing I don't think I finished it. It was so bad. I do not watch Goon animes. They're terrible. They're terrible for you, and they're just terrible in general. Yeah, anyways. Your collection's really cool. Thank you, dude. I'm looking at a couple figures before making my top 10 list of the year. I want to get the LPZZ Batman, but 5K Toys hasn't posted the second payment form yet, so I can't get that Batman figure until that happens. I haven't seen it either. Okay. Alright, see, sometimes that happens with toys. Dominoes. I can't believe it. It's because of freaking Vegeta, too! Great, dude. Awesome. It's okay. I gotta pick them all up and move them eventually anyway. I'm gonna take Vegeta out of here because, that's annoying as hell. But, yeah, dude. I'm not really a big fan of Goon Service. Just in general. But, yeah, I do... Let's see, what figures do I want to get before this year ends? I want to get the NECA TMNT figures. The 2012 TMNT, it's my favorite one. And I've seen almost every iteration of TMNT, so I know what I'm talking about. I'm an expert. I wanted to get the SHF Blackbeard, but he's way too much money in the States. I would have to import him, but now I don't know if I can import him, so I'll just have to see. I do want to get the Blackbeard, though. Blackbeard might be my favorite One Piece villain, or Buggy. No, Buggy's my favorite. Buggy's my favorite character, but, like, then it goes... like him, Kuma, Sabo, Blackbeard. There's a lot of characters. I've got a YouTube channel, and for Christmas I'm getting some figures and I'm going to post on YouTube. Sounds good, dude. Sounds good, Lucci. Yeah, just my biggest recommendation for you for content, make the type of videos you would watch. Donovan, stop spamming 6-7. I don't really watch Tensei, but okay, I'll put Mashuko Tensei on the watch list. Donovan, I'm gonna time you out if you keep typing 6-7, dude. Which arc do I love? My favorite arc in all of anime is the Naruto Pain arc. Just because Naruto Shippuden is my favorite anime, but like that's like my favorite anime arc, like if we want to talk specifics. Runner-ups would be Shibuya Incident, Cell Saga, Dragon Ball. What other anime? Whatever you would call the first 12 episodes of Chainsaw Man. I've rewatched that a lot. I really like the first war arc in My Hero and the Vigilante arc in My Hero. The season, basically all of My Hero season 6. Stardust Crusaders from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I would say any of those. Jobless Reincarnation. I've just started my YouTube channel. Sounds good, dude. Yeah, I look forward to see what videos you make once you get some action figures. I'm excited. But yeah, those are just run down some of my favorite arcs. Oh yeah, One Piece. Duh, Enies Lobby. Can't believe I freaking forgot to say that one. Oh, there's a dead mosquito on my shelf. Ew. Protein. I'm just kidding. What's my favorite anime? Naruto Shippuden. I have a lot of Shippuden figures. Oh, hey, Sukuna, just die on me. Why don't you? Yeah, I love Naruto. Love Naruto. Jiraiya figure review tomorrow. Be there. Be square. It's only like 5 minutes. It's kind of a new format I'm testing out, but if you guys like it, I'll keep it going. And I think it'll be good. Here's Sukuna doing, I had to do it to him. Except very poorly. I like JJK, but Naruto's good too. JJK's in my top 5. But Naruto's my undisputed GOAT. That's gonna be my favorite anime till I die. I don't care. But, the MC is kind of a Hisoka type. Oh, so he's freaky. Okay, cool. Which figure should you get for Christmas? I don't know, dude. What type of things you want to collect? I know these are all anime figures. I mean, except for Spider-Man. But I was about to say, I have, like, other types of action figures, too. I have a Marvel and Batman. Just not as many of them. Most of my figures are anime. Just because I like buying characters that I'm attached to. Whether that's emotionally or I just think they're cool. For instance, my favorite anime I'm surprised no one's asked this yet. My favorite anime character of all time is Jiraiya. So, the review I'm going to put out for him is going to... I think it's... what I had to say was very personal. I don't get very deep, but, like... My feelings regarding this figure are very important to me. Because he's my favorite anime character. And from my favorite anime. And yeah, I buy the entire One Piece Luffy crew. So you have all the Luffys. Nice, dude. But yeah, no, my favorite anime character ever is this guy. So check out that review tomorrow. I think what I had to say was somewhat valuable. And yeah, I'm trying to think, one of my other like favorite anime characters. I mean, this is my favorite JoJo's character. Polnareff. He was in a review recently I did as well. But, yeah, also like Sukuna, I've done cosplay of mostly JJK characters. I've dressed up as Sukuna, specifically in this costume, and I've dressed up as Gojo in a different costume that he wears in the manga. And, yeah, so I like those two characters a lot as well. I like Trunks, I like Frieza. Those are all very special characters to me as well. My favorite Marvel character is Wolverine. My favorite superhero is... No, not Wolverine. Sorry, my favorite superhero is Hulk, followed by Wolverine. Have I seen Attack on Titan? Yeah, I wasn't a big fan. That's really all I have to say about it. I don't really know what to say about it. I didn't like it that much. The animation was good. I feel the same way about Attack on Titan that I do Demon Slayer, where it's like, I like watching it for the animation. I don't really think about it when I'm not watching it, though. Like, I don't really have a desire to buy the figures, because I'm not attached to any of the characters. At least that much. I have an Eren Yeager plushie, I have an Inosuke plushie, but I have a lot more plushies than figures, so that's not really saying much. Toji outfit Gojo, that's it. the main other outfit he wears in the manga. I'll definitely be getting Naruto, JJK, One Piece, and Dragon Ball Z. Okay. Well, you should probably ask for, like, these $35 budget Gokus, and I just killed half the figures standing. But, yeah, the $35 SHFs are a really good deal for starting out when collecting. Like I said this earlier, I have so many Gokus. The reason why is because when I started collecting, I was getting the cheaper figures while starting a collection. For instance, I wasn't sure how much of Dragon Ball I wanted to collect. Because when I think I was still watching, or I just finished Dragon Ball Super when I started collecting. And I still hadn't decided where my feelings with Dragon Ball was. Like, I enjoyed watching it, but I didn't really know if I was, like, super into it yet. So I only bought, like, the Gokus and Vegetas that were $35. And then I bought more expensive figures as I grew to love the series. So, yeah, just start out with what's cheap. What not cheap, I don't want to say cheap, but, like, start with the lesser expensive figures. And as you grow attached to a series and you want to buy more figures from it, buy more expensive ones. Of course, don't buy anything for the sake of it being worth a lot of money, but, like, buy it because you want it. It's my advice. Just start slow. Am low-key about to finish Gooning. Thanks, Quandale. You missed the craziest stuff on stream. When this stream is over, Quandale, I want you to watch the first 15 minutes. Because it got pretty crazy. Hey, what do you recommend buying? I think I just said a bit of that, but yeah, anything around those lines. Can we see the cosplay? I think I posted it on my community tab. I don't really know how I would show you because I'm using my phone to film this, but I think it's in my community tab. If you scroll down my community tab and you look at my Happy Halloween post, you can see it. Pretty sure. Where do you watch anime on? I don't know if I'm legally allowed to say on YouTube, but I use a certain site that is free. Gunarino, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, dude. I just finished my Dr. Pepper. I opened that thing an hour ago when stream started. If you're wondering why I'm so high on energy, that's why. But yeah. So, I like buying figures that I'm personally attached to. Not all of them are anime characters, though. For instance, I'm not going to grab the Hulk because he's freaking huge. But I love Wolverine. So, bought Wolverine. But yeah, no, just start with... I wouldn't recommend... If you... Like, for instance, if you were going to collect Marvel figures, I would not recommend jumping straight to Mafex if you were unsure about who you would want to buy. I would probably buy Marvel Legends Wolverine. I don't know if I would say that's a mistake I made because I don't regret this purchase, but I've spent a lot of money on the Marvel figures, so, and I don't have that many as a result, so do with that what you will. Because I noticed there's really two types of collectors. I mean, this is kind of a gross generalization, but there's two types of collectors. There's people who want quantity, and then there's people who want quality. I'm kind of in the middle. Like, I go for a healthy mix. But obviously, I'm more of a quality guy. That's why you see so many expensive toys here. It's because I don't really want to fill my shelves up with crap I don't really want to play with. I buy stuff that I think is that lasts years. I mean, for instance, like this JoJo figure I've had for years and he still holds up. Sure, there's a little bit of quirks with him, but he's good. So, yeah, I typically lean towards quality. Most people who are import collectors also lean towards buying quality over quantity. That's a given. But, if you want quantity, then you should probably buy something like Marvel Legends or something. So, is that Polnareff? Yes, it is, dude. Narancia, you got it. But yeah, planning on buying Mafex Huntress. That's nice. That's nice, Austin. I'm not a big Huntress fan, but I've heard it's a good figure. Do I have Jotaro? Of course I do. Check out my JoJo's review. I just did it 2 weeks ago. was wondering where you JoJo's fans were. We've been talking about JJK for the past hour. Yeah, here's Jotaro. And I lost half my viewers. Yeah. Dude, check out the JoJo's video I made. I'm the Gooner collector. I'm not lying, dude. I'm owning it. No, I'm kidding. Sell it with profit and then buy more. I don't really like selling figures that I like. I've sold figures, but that's because they're like figures I don't want anymore. Like I used to have Star Wars figures. I sold them because I don't really want to collect Star Wars. I don't really like Disney Star Wars, so I just sold them. And I have Legos. Yeah, okay, you found my cosplay. Nice, dude. Do I have more JoJo's figures? Dude, I have a lot. Not a lot. I have a good bit. I have 6. Check out the video I made 2 weeks ago. It should be my most recent upload right now. I got Jotaro, Polnareff, Silver Chariot, Star Platinum, Dio in the World. And I collabed with Doggo Fella. He's a toy reviewer. He's reviewed JoJo's figures, if you know who that is. So check that review out once the stream ends. I think you'll like it. It's good. And I'm not biased. I dare you to say 3 green trees gleed in the breeze. Dude, I can't do tongue twisters. I'm sorry. I'm too special for that. Literally can't. I can't. Is that JoJo reference? I don't know. Is it? JoJo's isn't that gay. I think that's the best comment I've heard today. JoJo's isn't that gay. Let's get him pinned, dude. That's perfect. That's the best thing I've heard today. But you weren't beating the gay allegation. Yeah, you said that. The Diddy allegations? Okay, that's crazy. With all this JoJo's, yeah. No, I love JoJo's. It's good. Is it in my top 5 anime? I don't know. There's just some parts I don't really like in JoJo's. JoJo's might be one of the most inconsistent animes I've ever watched, and that kind of hurts me to say, but like, not all JoJo's parts are created equal. And if you've read the manga, you especially know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Speedwagon is the best waifu. Dude, I'm tired of hearing that joke. I know, like, guys, it's funny. Speedwagon, he's got so much money, and he's in love with Jonathan, and he's the best waifu. I get the joke. Can we stop saying it, please? What's the zestiest anime? Dude, you're probably looking at it. It's probably JoJo's. No, there's definitely gayer. There is. I know there is. I'm just not going to say the names because I'm not going to expose myself. You've gotten questions about it being gay? Guys, okay, look. Like, it's gay as a joke. It's not, like, for gay people. And I would know this because I'm a big alpha masculine straight man. Do I have Yuta? I don't. These are all the JJK figures I have are on the screen. And Yuji. Get over there. Yeah, they're all here. So, I wish... Well, no, I don't wish I did. I'm going to make another JJK's prediction video for which figures I think I'm going to come next. And I'm going to bring up second year Yuta because I really want that figure. Gang, are y'all 8? I can't. It is a peak anime, yep. But yeah, if there's any other figure questions y'all guys want me to answer, let me know. Spider-Man! This is the fat, middle-aged Spider-Man. Might be my favorite one. Actually, he is my favorite. He's my favorite Spider-Man figure I have. I freaking adore him. He's just cool. But, yeah. Why are we spamming the blush emojis? Nothing sus has happened yet. Recently. Oh, I know which figure I want to show you guys. Do any of y'all freak with Persona like I do? Or am I the only one? Because, we got Jonkler here. And, yeah, I like Persona, dude. I have a prediction, Gojo the strongest today. Alright, I don't know what that means, but sounds good, dude. Yeah, does anyone freak with Persona here? Because I like Joker. I haven't played it, but it seems okay. Do you have a Ken Kaneki figure? I do not. I know who you're talking about. The Soul Eater. Not Soul Eater. What? Soul Eater. the Tokyo Ghoul guy. I haven't seen Tokyo Ghoul. I was told the anime's trash. I want to read it. But, oh, Y'all, I might have just killed one of my figures. Okay, no, we're good. We're good, chat. Anyways, this is who I went to go grab. I just killed more of my figures. Yeah, if you guys like Persona, I'm gonna do a quickie view on Queen soon. Because I got her pretty cheap. I gooned a Persona. Alright, get out, dude. The SAS Jotaro is so underwhelming, man. The paint's amazing and the sculpt's alright, I guess. But the articulation is just nothing. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. And I talked about that in my review. I still gave him an 8.5 because he looks so damn clean. But there's a reason I have him with his hands in his pockets. It's because he can't move for shungite. I was not about to say a dirty word. He can't move well. Like, at all, dude. It sucks. What manga should I buy next? I don't know, dude. I don't buy manga. I just read it online. I'm not a manga collector. But whichever one makes you happy, I guess. Or upset. Like, if you want Berserk, go for it, dude. The only Ken Kaneki figure was the Super Action statue, and that was based on manga appearance. Jazzwares made a Ken figure. The Tokyo Ghoul Ken Kaneki. Jazzwares made it not too long ago. And I know some people who bought it. And now Joker can't hold the calling card. Awesome, dude. No! You are my special. Guys, what's your favorite JJK intro, and why is it specials? It's the best one. I don't care. Is that the OG Figure Arts Trunks? Nope! You got it wrong, my friend. This is Tonson. Looks good, though. You have JoJo's Vinland Saga, JJK, and some of Tokyo Ghoul. That's cool. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really collect manga, so it's whatever you feel like buying, dude. Because I could name some manga, but they're like really big. Like, you know, One Piece has got like 100 volumes. Read Kagurabachi. I'm thinking about it. I've been seeing it's on a really good arc right now, so I'm thinking about just starting it and reading it, like speed reading it. I know it's like 70 chapters or so, but I'm curious. Apparently, it's like the best ongoing shonen right now, other than One Piece, obviously. But like, a lot of shonen's freaking ended, dude. Like, it's rough. Like, I know JJK's gotten its new series, but before that, like, all we really have is Chainsaw Man, Kagurabachi, Kaiju number 8 ended, Undead Unluck ended. So much peak has ended, dude. It's sad. Manga comes and goes so quickly now. It's a Target exclusive? Oh, okay. Where our blue is, it's the hands down the best JJK opening. You know what? I'm not gonna disagree with you on that. That's a fair take. That's a good one. Gojo's the strongest as Jige when he fought Maguna. You have 2 volumes of One Piece. Nice. How do you make your videos so interesting? First of all, appreciate the compliment. Secondly, so I like to joke and say that I'm special, but like on the highest of keys, I am definitely brain rotted beyond belief. Like to the point where my attention span is so freaking cooked. I was like, okay, look, I can barely even sit through, like, if you watch my older reviews, they're a lot more in depth. I was like, I can barely watch these. I gotta start making reviews that are, like, fast. Because if I can't watch these, dude, how do I expect my audience to? So, I just kept making, like, my most recent reviews, I try to make as fast-paced as possible, while also, like, making sure the information is present enough to consume. So yeah, that's I guess that's how I kind of think about it. Right before you said it was Tonson. Yeah. You own the manga color version. Nice. And battle damage. Nice. Kit Kat is coming back. He's gonna be resurrected. I can't. So I'm calling him Kit Kat. Freaking hecker, dude. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream soon. Just because I've been going for an hour and I have IRL commitments. I know, guys, I know. But, yeah, this was a really fun stream. I want to do another one of these. Maybe if we... Why did my Discord just start talking? Anyways. Maybe when we hit 2K or sooner, I'll do another stream. Just keep an eye on the community tab, y'all. We could do another one just like this. I've been thinking about watching JoJo's, but I think it's gay. Is it? Bentley? Okay, we talked about that earlier. JoJo's has a couple of gay jokes. But, like, is it inherently about... There's no gayness in it. Like, they're jokes. There's no, like, gay couples that are canon. And it's fine, dude. And even, okay, here's the thing. Even if it was gay, that would not stop me from watching it. It's not like watching an anime with gay people in it is going to, like, convert you somehow. Like, it's okay, guys. Here's something you might not know. One Piece has a lot of gay characters. Like, a lot. Especially for being one of the older shonens. And it's also got a lot of gooner service, like, with the women. So, yeah, I don't think, it's fine, dude. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. With anime being a little sus now and then. Like, yeah. It's not gonna do anything. And I don't think it's gonna make you look bad either. Even if JoJo's was gay, because there's a whole lot of people who love it nonetheless. So don't be worried about it, dude. If someone hates on you because they think your favorite anime is gay, screw them, dude. Like, they're probably just... I don't even know. We could get into it, but, like, they got their own issues. People shouldn't care. Have I seen the Demon Slayer movie? And then you called me Unk. No, I'm going to. I just haven't figured out who I'm going to see it with. I might just go by myself, because all my friends who watch Demon Slayer live far away. I might bring my mom with me, even though she hasn't seen any of it. just to go to the movies. I already subscribed. Thanks, dude. My favorite would be Boku no Pico. I don't know if I'm talking. What's that? Oh, I should not have said that out loud. Alright, well, don't Google what that one is, guys. It's like as gay as Hidden Inventory arc, or maybe that arc's not even gay. Guys, what? This is getting weird. This is getting too weird for me. You see me way too much in your live stream. You are number 2. There's one gay couple, but that's true. I didn't even think about that in JoJo's. Speedwagon almost made me gay. What? Guys, what are we talking about? The movie is so cooked. Akaza killed 60... Oh, you said 6'7". This guy's funny. Get him a reward, bro. I'm not pinning that comment. Okay, well, anyways. If there's any other closing thoughts, let me know. Otherwise, I think it was a pretty successful live stream. I'll do another one when I hit another live stream, or I'll do another one when I hit another YouTube goal. Maybe we'll do like a monthly thing where we pick a topic. I'll make a community post and I'll actually give you guys, like, if you guys want to ask me questions on that post, I'll answer them, like, before I go live, because I think that might be a good way of maintaining audience. See ya, Goonarino. I'm gonna goon now. Dude, it's good for you, bro. You're gonna see me way more on your live stream. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I'm a straight man. That's okay, dude. Yeah, I don't care what you are. You could be anything. I still think you're chill, dude. But, Gojo is better than Speedwagon. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's... Okay, here's the thing. For someone who claims to not be sus, I sure like to collect a lot of half-naked men. Looking at you, Goku. But, yeah, I kind of... Yeah, I mean, you're kind of looking at the gender ratio here. Like, what is it telling you, bro? But yeah, I think, unless there's any other closing thoughts, I think that's what I'm going to end it on the live stream. So, if you take anything away from this, however long you guys have been with me, I think some of y'all have been with me for the whole hour, which is crazy, thank you, but, yeah, so... Takeaway points, Jiraiya review drops tomorrow. Check that out. pretty please. I put some effort into it. It's a short one. And, yeah, it's okay to be gay with the homies, of course. No anime is gonna make you gay or whatever. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with this. Do I ship Gojo and Geto? No. It's not, I just don't ship anything that's not, like, considered canon. I'm not a shipper. I just don't care. Speedwagon is the best waifu. I goon to him 24/7. Alright, we're gonna leave it on that note. That's the last chat message I'm reading tonight, dude. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm glad we could have this insightful therapy session with me and my chat about, things I do not want to disclose to anyone I know. And I hope you have a good rest of your nights, guys, or days, whatever time you are watching this. This was quite the stream, I can't lie. But yeah, we'll do some more streams like this again, because it seems like a lot of fun. And I did have a lot of fun doing this. Like, trolls aside, you guys are great, you're awesome, you're funny, and you deserve the best. So have a good one, guys. Have a good night. And remember, stay gay. That's good, dude. That's good. Yeah, keep that one for the next live. Video drops tomorrow. Keep an eye on the community tab for any updates. Maybe we'll do another live next month. I don't know. But regardless, we'll see you guys later. I'll see you tomorrow if you watch that video. And have a good rest of your night. So yeah, peace out. Bye-bye.